Both the Nigerian and Blue Lock starters have finally been revealed, and this is going to be all-out war. Blue Lock Chapter 312 just released their chapter. Let's talk about it. The chapter begins with the narrator saying, all ready for the U20 World Cup. All there is now is to believe in your ego. With Isagi saying, focus on this one battle. I'm a machine that lives for goals. No, I'm the tool that will make Japan the world's best. As he laces up his shoes and breathes out. We then cut to the main stadium between Japan and Nigeria for the FIFA U20 World Cup. The opener, if you will. As the announcer says, now the long-awaited first round of the U20 World Cup. Here are the starting members of Blue Lock Japan. As we see all the fans going crazy, Baratsuda and the rest of the individuals at FIFA in the press box, and just everyone losing their minds. The announcer then says in the next page, first off, goalkeeper Gin Gagamaru, with fans saying, whoa, those fireworks are awesome. We're counting on you, Guardian. Gagamaru. The GOAT! The GOAT himself is here! He won't let you down, I promise! The man with no haters. The GOAT. Gagamaru. Then cut to the next page where the announcer says, now for the three inner defenders. Captain Oliver Aiku, the tall, long-haired, magnificent defender, Audio Jube, the brain of the defensive line, Nico Iki. If you remember correctly, this is the exact same defense that we got for the Ubers. And yes, Oliver Aiku is the captain for this team. I don't know of anyone else who would have, so anyone who thought it was Karasu, sorry. We then cut to Nagi entering the stadium with the announcer saying, next up, the two fullbacks. As the employee says, tickets are here, with fans saying, the game is about to start, with Nagi saying, I'm no longer a part of Blue Lock, as he walks through the stadium. Nagi then saying, I betrayed the philosophy of living for my own goals, lost, fell, and ended up here. If that's the case, I can't try to return. As the announcer says, the Godspeed Panther, Chigiri Hiyoma, with the cool-minded lefty artist, Hiyori Yo, being both the right back and the left back. We then cut back to Nagi running through the stadium trying to get past one of the security guards. As Nagi says, I got out and seized something new. I lost. I was lame, gross, and pathetic. And only after facing that version of myself, I am finally starting to understand who I really am. As security says, hold on. As if a handout is going to do anything. Come on. I mean, if anything, Nagi needs a handout. You know what I mean? On the next page, he pushes past and says, I'm seriously searching for that heat. As security says, hold on, wait. There's an intruder in the VIP floor. With Nagi saying, I am finally starting to realize that maybe I wasn't actually fired up just by playing soccer itself. The announcer saying, next are the midfielders. The unordinarily assassin Karasu Tabito and the freely changing all-rounder Mikage Reo. As Nagi says, the one who brought me to Blue Lock was Reo. But the reality is, everything ended up being worthless. Trying to stay by Reo's side. Trying to get fired up about it. So I won't play soccer just to be next to Reo anymore. As the announcer says, next the yellow technician, Bachida Meguru. And now for the final two forwards. The strongest striker of Blue Lock, the beast Itoshi Rin. As Nagi continues saying, it's not like I want to go back to Blue Lock or fight Isagi. As we cut back to Nagi as he opens the door where Baratsuda is in the press box, and this catches Baratsuda off guard. As Nagi says, the true heat buried deep inside me. The true identity of my ego is, as Baratsuda says, the announcer saying, and Blue Lock's prodigy. As we see his biggest fan cheering him on, the man, the myth, the legend, the heart of Blue Lock, the Demon King himself, Isagi Yoichi. Let's look at it. My GOAT is here. He's here. He's here. As Nagi continues in the next page, right when we see Isagi, by saying, when you believe you're the center of the world, your heart screams and you fire up. As we see somebody fist pump into the air. That fist bump being from none other than Nagi himself. As he states, and that feeling of ecstasy like a god. For that, I don't care if I lose everything else. With Nagi asking, hey Mr. Chairman, do you still have one spot open for me? As in the next page, we see Nagi and the entirety of his ego saying, I want to become the best in the world. I don't care if I have to crush Blue Lock. Inevitably becoming the villain of this story. It was bound to happen, and here we are. And as you can see, Baratsuda is cheesing over this whole thing. He's absolutely eating this up. We then cut to what everyone was waiting on, the U20 Nigerian 11 team. Seeing them in all their entirety, and oh my god, do they look amazing. Their jersey, the way they look, all of it. The announcer saying, all right, the U20 World Cup opening match is about to begin. With the forward of the Nigerian team being none other than Onaji. As he asks Isagi, are you ready, Blue Lock? Isagi Yoichi in the final page saying, let's go. As the U20 World Cup finally kicks off with its very first game. No break next week, and the chapter is called Opening Warriors. Oh my god, I have been waiting for this for so long. This team looks amazing. Not to mention the formation for the Blue Lock 11. I'm really liking this. Some people aren't okay with it, but I clocked this. I was like 90% correct in my previous video. Also, Nagi becoming the villain. I knew it was bound to happen, but brother, you're an op now. But this was probably the coolest thing out of all of it. I love seeing the Nigerian team, and everything about them just looks so cool. We have some mystery individuals in the back. Oh, it's great. It's fantastic.